This is my property line hedgerow food forest, and today we're going to expand it. I love trees. I plant as many of them as I can. I have to get rid of a few. We use firewood here on the homestead. We're probably also going to mill some lumber eventually, and we've got to make room. Some trees are just in inconvenient locations because we are trying to tame this farm just a bit. I think maybe my neighbors wonder sometimes why I'm focusing over here right at the property line, and it's not because we have bad neighbors. In fact, we've got really great neighbors. Last week, a neighbor thought of me whenever she got some daylilies and just gave them to me, and I thought that was really nice. We have no problems at all with our neighbors. My neighbor actually was my school bus driver whenever I was growing up, but I like to start on the outside and work my way in. It's like whenever you do a puzzle, I like to start on the outside before I do the centerpieces, unless I see some centerpieces that really fit together, and then I'll put those together and put those to the side. So this is the outside, and working our way in with trees and beneficial plant species. I got some more today. They actually just came in the mail via UPS. This came from the Missouri Department of Conservation, I believe it is. It's a really great place to get some trees very cheaply. I got these, I think I got 75 trees here, and it ended up costing like $52. I'll pull them out and then I'll show you what I got, and then I got something else that'll help me plant them a little faster. I ordered these like last week, and I thought about how I'm going to arrange them. These first ones, they're kind of small. These are persimmons, just American persimmons. They're the wild persimmons. I've got a few of them over here that produce persimmons for me every year. You can also use these to graft onto some cultivated varieties, and there's some places that sell scions, so I might actually do that as well. That's what I'm going to put right here just south of the nanny berries. This is the largest bundle. They're all 25. I got 25 of each of them, 75 new trees. These are hazelnuts. I'm not a huge fan of hazelnuts, to be honest with you, or chestnuts for that matter, but I'm planting them because it's part of my food 401k. It's part of my prepper pantry. That way I don't have to do really much for it. You know, it's here. They're probably going to come out of dormancy very soon, so I'm going to try to get them in the ground very quickly. And then one more. This is witch hazel. I was going through the site, and there's not a whole lot left on the site, to be honest with you. And I saw witch hazel and thought, hey, that's good. I can use that for certain things, and it's got some showy flowers as well. So it's going to be persimmon, and then the hazelnut, and then the witch hazel in front of that. Got one other tool to make this just a bit easier. This happened to have just come in the mail today as well. So the trees and this came. That was very fortuitous. I've seen these, I think, advertised on Facebook. I got this one off Amazon. I'll put a link down below in the description if you're interested. This was an economical one, and seemed like it had decent reviews. This way I can get holes dug much faster. Shovel takes a lot of work. You got to dig a hole every single time, and you got to make sure you dig it. You got to make sure you dig it deep enough and wide enough as well. This, I think the roots will fit right in there, and I can dig it pretty deep. So let me come over here and just give it a try and see how it works. So what I've been doing is staggering them. I don't know how well you can see, but right here is a nanny berry, and then right there is a wild plum, and then right there is a mulberry, and then there's a red bud and a black locust and an arbor vitae, and it's going to create a really great windscreen here, and it's going to create a really great food producing forest for us as well. And there's something else going on right here in front of it. I'll tell you a little bit later on about what that is. If you want to make sure to see that video and all the other things, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a notification. You see everything that we've got going on here. We have a lot of things going on here, and we want you to be a part of it. So let's try this out. It seems to work pretty well. Let me get you a little closer.
Dad, I need one of those. All of them.
So this is gonna make hole digging much, much faster, but I've got other things planted here as well. Here's some Jerusalem artichokes. They're starting to bud out, actually, both of them. Look, this one's got some roots and some shoots and stuff. And the other thing with it is you can't just go down like you do a drill. You've got to go down just a little bit and pull up, and go down a little bit and pull up. I don't know if you saw me doing that, but with the first one, it went just straight in, and that was kind of problematic. You've got to go down just a little bit, then pull up, then down and pull up, down, pull up. Let me just show you what I'm going to do with planting these trees, and then I'll get them all in the ground and show you the final result here in just a few minutes, because I need to get these in the ground as soon as possible. It's supposed to rain tonight, this afternoon, so I need to get them done, get it done, and get them in the ground. So as I said, these trees are quite small. I've got the holes much deeper than I need them to be, but they don't have to be super wide, and that's going to direct the roots down as well. And I've got these Jerusalem artichokes down here that's going to be growing around it, so it's going to keep it kind of shady eventually, and then I'm going to come back and mark them as well. If I drop it all the way down there as far as the hole will go, that's way too deep. Do you see that? That's way too deep. So I'm going to knock some of this earth back in here. See, there's another piece of a Jerusalem artichoke.
I can hold it.
And another piece.
Then I can bend it.
So this place is going to be covered in Jerusalem artichokes here soon.
Yeah, they hard to bake.
Don't break it.
They look like doors.
So what I think I'm going to do is go get a bucket of compost and put in these whenever I do it. So stand by just one moment. Let me go get that bucket of compost. So this is the compost that I got from the other day whenever I was potting up those cuttings. It's been sitting in a high tunnel. It only takes a little bit. Put some at the bottom of the hole is what I'm going to do. And then put some on top. And the good thing about this is, basically, it's like I'm potting these plants up as well, except in the ground. So I don't have to worry about watering them too much, fertilize them or anything, because there's fertilizer in this. Really as simple as that. Let's go back and do these other two so I can show you. So again, here's the hole. I've already drilled it. What I'll probably end up doing is going and drilling all these holes, just the first 25 for the persimmons, and then fill them in with the persimmons. And then I'll go up here and do the hazelnuts and do the same thing, the 25 holes, the 25 trees, and then I'll do the witch hazel next. So this will probably only take me about an hour or so to do all 75 of these trees. I got that down there. And then I can put some more right on top. Just like that. Easy. Do one more. So the deeper you make this hole, the more compost you have to put down at the bottom of it, but that's also more places where the roots can go and more fertilizer that you're basically putting in there. So there you go. It's easy as that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these and I'll show you when I'm done. So I just got finished. It took longer than an hour, but one of the reasons it did was because I had to go inside and charge my drill. Got two batteries and I took one off, and it ran through the battery very fast, that auger does. It catches on roots every now and then. You'll have to back it up, and you have to make sure that it don't catch on those roots and all that, but I feel pretty good about it, and I like it, and I feel pretty good about these trees as well. I wanted to make sure to get them in the ground, one, because it's starting to warm up, they're going to come out of dormancy, and two, because it's going to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain over a ½ inch tonight, so it'll water them all in, and I don't have to come over here and water them in, but I made sure to put a little bit of that compost in them. In fact, Abraham got a tree while he was doing it. You want to tell him about your tree? No. No? Do you want to tell him about Mommy? No? Don't want to tell him anything?
That's soil.
Soil? You want to tell him about soil? What do you want to say about soil?
They help plant grow.
It helps plants grow? Yeah, I like soil too.
And water.
Soil and water? What about sunshine? That's right.
And Wayne.
And Wayne. Well, anyway, we're expanding this food forest. I'm really excited. Benjamin was talking to me just a few minutes ago. He said that these mulberry trees and all these things are going to be producing big time in just a few years, whenever he's grown up. And, that's what we're doing. I'm planting them for myself, and I'm also planting them for the kids and, for everyone. This is, carbon sequestration. This is really good stuff. All these things are beneficial. It's going to go into my food pantry, my food 401k, my survivor pantry, prepper pantry. It's not very exciting yet because it's just just little bitty seedlings going to the ground, but if you'll stay tuned, then you're going to see all these things in years to come, and you're going to say at that point, oh man, I wish I would have done it too. So do it now. Plant the trees. The best time to plant a tree is 15 or 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So plant those trees and build your food forest up. Even if you're in a small lot, you can have a bunch of stuff that grows there. And if you're in town, maybe on a balcony inside your house, there's lots of different things you can do, and I encourage you to do so. If you like things like this, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. We do a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and a live stream on Sunday nights on YouTube at 6 p.m. Central Time that we invite you to, and we'd love to have you be a part of that. Ask us anything, chat with us, we're there for you, and you're there for us so often, and we really appreciate that. Thanks.